it is up there. So what we'll do is start K40 Whisperer, and we will import that into K40 Whisperer. So open design file, it's on the desktop. Okay, so we're going to fire the laser up now, and we'll see what this does. Okay, so let's fire this laser up. And I'm going to initialize the laser. Okay, so now the K40 Whisperer is talking to the laser. I just want to see what this is set at. Okay, that's set at 8 watts. I'll actually fetch the camera over so you can see that. Okay, just test it. And you can see it's 8 watts. So we're going to try that. Normally when you do a 3D carving with a laser, you do about probably, it could be as many as 10 different passes at different power levels. I'm just going to see what this laser will do at 8 watts. Probably so I'm going to try, let's see, probably 150 millimeters a second. Let me see, 200. We put 200, I think. See what that does anyway. So I'm going to position the nozzle now on the start of the piece of work. And to do that, I'm just catching hold of the material in K40 Whisperer. Okay. Now what I want to do is, I'm just going to see if it fits in that material. Make sure it's pushed up in that corner. A little bit more. Try that again. Before we start this, I just want to bring you into K40 Whisperer. There's a setting we need to alter. So you come to raster settings. Now, probably leave this alone. This is the white to black curve. These settings are set up by the maker of this program. He's done extensive testing on it, and it's fine. But what we need to do is engrave bottom up. In other words, it's going to start down here and work our way back. That's preferable in a 3D carving because the smoke is going to flow from the front to the back, and it's not going to interrupt your cut. So we're going to tick that one and close it, and then we should be good to go. in actual fact is not a bad result for a little K40 laser. This will clean up a little bit more, but that's after 5 runs of that program, and it's etched out about 1/8 of an inch, which is about 3 millimeters in depth, and it's okay. I'm very surprised actually. Okay, so that's MDF. So let's see what it does with a bit of pine. We'll do this, I'll have to lower this down a little. Okay, so we're going to run 5 times again into this pine, see what it does. Not bad. Not bad at all, actually. And you can see the 2 different materials actually give you quite a different result. This one hasn't gone quite so deep, but it's more even in the background, but it's a bit sandy, if you know what I mean. This one has gone half as deep again, maybe twice as deep. But you can see in the background that it's a little wavy because of the different densities of the wood. You know, the laser can't determine how dense the wood is. As with the MDF, it's pretty well a linear density throughout. So that's why you don't get the sort of wavy effect. You see that waviness? That's because of the, you know, the pattern of the grain. But I'll tell you what, I think I prefer the wood one, but not bad. You know, if let me put these down a sec. You know, if you were looking to get into CO2 lasering, I would be starting off with a K40. I suggest have a look at my videos that I started doing with this about 2 months ago. because you know, there's a lot of information in that you would need to know before you spent your money, because out of the box it wouldn't do this. I've modified this laser quite a bit, and I've made it safe. And if you were considering getting a K40 laser, I would also be recommending this particular model with the analog controls. You have a knob here and a meter and switches, not a push button set the the power of the laser. They're no good at all. Get one of these, more controllable. You can see what's coming through the laser. Yeah, not a bad little bit of kit. No. And nearly every day I have emails, people saying, "Oh, we want to purchase a 100-watt laser. Sort of, who would I suggest?" There's only one company I can suggest, and that is Thunder Laser. It's good kit, and not only that, they have outlets in every major country. America, anywhere in Europe, Australia even. They have a shop that you can go to, and they have the backup. And most important is that Thunder Laser manufacture their machines to American, European and Australian standards. And that's very important, because there's new legislation and new regulations come in worldwide, and 95% of Chinese manufacturers don't meet it. They don't meet the criteria. And if you import one yourself, you're on your own. There's no going back. There is no backup or assistance. And if you import a machine that doesn't meet your country's regulations for electrical wiring, there's a fine of $3,500 per offence. So an $8,000 machine, because that's what it's going to cost you to import a 100-watt laser, could have 1, 2, 3 faults on the wiring or design. That's going to cost you another 10 grand in fines. So keep that in mind. My advice, go to Thunder Laser. They have outlets in your region and they have full backup. So take that warning, Okay, so I hope you've liked this video today, and actually I was quite surprised with the outcome of this 3D carving or engraving with a little K40 laser. I'm really pleased with it, actually. And if you've liked this video, please like and subscribe. And also, if you really like what I'm doing, you may consider becoming a patron to the channel, because it is the patrons behind the channel that keep this channel going, because there's no ad revenue as such with YouTube anymore. So thank you for joining me, and it's bye for now.